This your girl, Albe Back. I'm sitting here. You gonna get off your BlackBerry? We gonna do this interview?
I thought we was doing BlackBerry. Oh, my.
No, I'm doing my BlackBerry. You're not doing. Well, how are you gonna answer my questions off your BlackBerry? Like the answers is right
that's
here.
What I thought you
I got my questions up here.
Oh,
that's all right. You cool with that? I was gonna text you.
That'd be high, right?
That I text you the question.
Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question, and then you answer the question in your head, and you be like this, and then you text it back, and people just watching us text each other. That'll be some new shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like you all up on technology and stuff, but
that'd be some hot shit. Yo, I'm watching niggas BBM. That's the next shit. Niggas
what interviews via BBM?
I mean, you look at Twitter and you look at everything that we doing. This shit is so accessible, man. So who wouldn't want to see me just BBM people all day?
Exactly. He gonna start a new trend. So that we can start the interview off right there. You got your own blog. You're recently a Twitter addict. How do you use all these different mediums to your advantage?
Man, I try to promote. I don't do the greatest, but my team is pretty good at it. They, you know, from High 97 talking to us, the DJ Cats one going, yo, I just played your record, and when all the people that watch him say that to me, scream and hit him up, and it's a fun thing. So like not only fun, but smart, you know, and smart for us to use everything that we can. So if people can listen, that's essentially what you want people to do. You don't know if it's whack or not until you get to listen to it. It's just so happens that the way the chokehold is, as far as the industry, they don't allow you to be able to just everyone to listen. But this is a way. This is a way where everyone can listen.
So just people that don't know a little history about Albe, he was Brooklyn. T.I.'s homeboy in ATL. He's been on Death Poet. Your hands in so much. Like you're like a Renaissance man. If you had to only be one, what would that be? Would that be an actor? Would that be a rapper? Would that be a producer? Like if you could only do one thing.
It's so hard. Hip hop has stretched that box completely wide open. Mm-hmm. Forget hip hop. Michael Jackson in Thriller. You can't say that wasn't acting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So the moment I do this, at its illest is the moments I start to bleed into other things. I do. That's the way I work and how I you can't be in the studio and not produce, you know, and make a beat. Like if you're not using everything that you got in you, then you really shouldn't be doing anything at all. Sammy Davis Jr. was an actor / musician / there's countless people before us, you know what I mean? Diana Ross, you know. And so when they say Beyonce,
but you know, like you being on both sides, you know that's a big. There's a
difference.
Everybody that's a musician can act, and
there's a
vice
difference.
versa.
There's a difference, but if you could pull it off in 3, you just might have the ability to pull it off in an hour and a half. Just might. Tupac, you know what I mean? His energy, and I think Biggie started to come down. I remember he was in a Martin episode. I think he wanted to act. I think it's just black people, man, just being black. Yeah. Man. You can just
somebody give you an opportunity, you like
you can really do it. You know what I mean? There's some people that can't. If you go or can't to the capacity of popularity, because everybody has their audience. Omar Epps raps. I'm sure he got people that like his music. Like that's you know what I mean? Yeah. It just so happens that more people like Will Smith's music or somebody else's. You know what I mean? Or Mos Def. Some people like the majority of people like his music and his acting. Yeah, because he stretched it out. Yeah. Common is doing a great job.
He's doing it right.
Yeah, I think man, you can do it, B. Straight up, man. But if you can't do it, we're going because
he's doing it.
Yeah, nah.
Renaissance people.
We're gonna let this tell. If you can't do it, then there's nothing else to be said.
All right,
we'll see.
You've been, like you said you've been rapping for a long time. A lot of people probably don't know that. They probably think that like you were an active person. Now you're trying to. Yeah. A lot of people think that. So, why do you think the time? Like you're really pushing hard right now. Why do you think the time for your music is right now? Especially when the industry is so crowded right now. Because there was a time where it was a drop, where like anybody could come out with anything and it was gonna be a hit because people just were like yearning for some good music. But now you got the Wale's and the who else is doing, and the Drakes and artists like that are doing it the underground way and grinding online, got their presence there. Why do you feel there's a space for Albe too, with it being so crowded right now? So many MCs that are doing it right now.
I can't even think about them. Yeah, I mean, this is what I do. Mm-hmm. This is who I am. So it's not really about doing music, I'm being it. It's Albe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So it's
being on stage is me. So the fact that there's a stage, I don't know who came on before me or who came on after me. I know that when that stage is lit and my song comes on, I'm gonna give my fans the illest show ever. I put everything into my show and my music and my art and the shit I say. I don't even know what they're doing before me or even what they're doing after me. I don't know what Jay-Z show is gonna be when he drops DOA. I know how I feel when I get out the booth. I know my show. I don't even know what my show is gonna be like. It's so unexpected, but it's all you know. It has a structure to it, and I love it. You know what I mean? I love my music so much that we just focus on the music that we've been pumping out in the movie. I can't think of anybody else.
Okay. And you got a hot record that went on the list. Like I like you like word.
That's what I do. I do it for the people that like my shit.
One beat that I'm loving is the record you did with Knowledge and 88 Keys. Did you do that track or?
No man, that's a kid named Obi from Canada.
Okay.
Killed it with the J Dilla drums. Oh man, he killed it. He sent me the track, but Knowledge was already on it.
Okay.
And I vibed to it, and I was like, man, I slow walked it. And a lot of people do be like, yo, you finished that song yet? You finished that song yet? I ain't finished yet, like, cause I let it breathe for a minute, and so I sat there and I was like, man, I want to jump on it. He had jumped on the joint. I had a game as far as a mixtape joint that it was a game verse on a beat. So he had jumped on something, and then he came to me. He was like, yo, rip that, and I ripped it, and then I sent it to 88 Keys. 88 Keys was like, yo. Yeah.
Because that record is so real hip hop. Like it's true hip hop from the beat to the flow, everything. I love that record.
Yeah. Walk On By. It's called Walk On By. The dope record. It's killed it too. Shout time.
All right. Now you work with so many people, like from KRS to Mose to Kanye. What's one person? Because you're just so connected in like all aspects. What's one person that you haven't worked with yet that you would love to work with?
I like to work with Diddy.
Okay. Well, I was not expecting that at all. Why? Why Diddy out of all people?
Yo, the kid is ill. Like he's also made this and that and that and this. I think musically, he probably drives something different out of me.
Okay.
That I've never done. But it was still. But he respects poetry. He respects poetry. I think he respected it. You know, I think he respected it with Big, because he understood Big. You know, a lot of people rate Big as the greatest rapper of all time, and hats off to him. I think he was magic. But Big is not big without Puff. You know, and so the Big that we love was because Puff had that energy behind it, and so I never wanted to do. I love the work.
Now, some people don't know that Albe watches Sex and the City.
Yeah.
So break it down, because you know there's some men out there that are like, nah, like they just bash it just for no reason. Like break it down why Albe is man enough to say yes, he watches Sex and the City.
I've watched it. It's over now.
Yeah.
But I watched it a lot because I think it's funny when it's just not really watching Sex and the City. It's also watching the women around you. I was always told that when the women around you and when all the women in your life are happy, your life is straight.
Man, listen up. Do you hear him talking?
Now you're doing the back and forth there. But like, nah, serious. Think about it. If you could think about all the women in your life, even women too. If you could think about all the women in your life, if they're happy with you and they're happy with what you're doing and how you, then your life is genuinely going to be able to go on the right path. So that's just.
All right. So we're gonna close out. Just let the fans know like everything that's going on with you right now. Just straight shout out the video and
it's Albe Back. We got this albeback.com thing rolling. I'm blogging crazy. The Twitter's crazy. The music's pretty dope, man, and we just want you to listen vibe to it. And that's about it. Puerto Rico all day. Ho.
Ho.
Puerto Rico. Ho.
Ho. It's your girl, Celeb. Thank you so much.